For decades, it's been a major landmark in downtown Colorado Springs, for better or worse.
Tonight, news of the next big change coming to the Martin Drake Power Plant and to the Colorado Springs skyline. Good evening, I'm Heather Skold.
And I'm Bart Bedsole. Thanks for making us your choice for news at 6. Tonight, new developments in a years-long controversy in Colorado Springs.
The Martin Drake Power Plant near downtown is now one step closer to shutting down. KRDO News Channel 13's Sydney Stell is live in the Springs with the very latest. Sydney.
Bart, Heather, the plant's just about a mile away from where we're standing, and no one will argue that it's pretty with its gray industrial buildings standing in stark contrast of the rest of downtown. But by 2025, that will all change. They're the first of their kind in North America, General Electric's advanced LM25 Express aeroderivative gas turbine packages. Okay, it's a long name, but it's essentially just a machine that converts natural gas into power, and it's coming to the Springs to replace coal at the Martin Drake Power Plant. These machines will be more eco-friendly than coal units, generating less than half the CO2 emissions. They'll also cost a lot less to run, which will offset the $100 million Colorado Springs utilities spent to buy them, meaning you won't see any changes in your utility bill. The ultimate goal is to shut down the Drake altogether, but to keep power flowing to downtown, Colorado Springs Utilities needs to build 7 miles of power transmission lines. They don't expect to finish that until 2025, so these machines will bridge the gap until they can complete that project. At that point, the new gas turbines will be moved to help power other parts of the city.
With that relocation of those units, we have a parallel strategy to support our military installations in Colorado Springs, which is something that we've committed for us to provide reliable and sustainable energy supplies, next to those military installations.
Then that will render the Drake pretty much useless, with the exception of the substation that sits next door. CSU will alter that building to better fit the architecture of the city, meaning it likely won't be a major mark on the Springs skyline. So what's next for that land? Well, CSU says the public will have a say.
It is a gateway to the city. With the museum and all the development that's happening to our city, we want to make sure that blends into the gateway to make sure that is a good fit for what the public wants.
For all 6 turbines to the Drake, but CSU hopes to have them all delivered by the middle of next year and up and running just a few months after that. Live in Colorado Springs, I'm Sydney Stell, KRDO News Channel 13.